why some short sales don't work.
Yeah, there's a lot of challenges to short sales, and there are unfortunately some that just don't work. And I'll tell you, the ones that don't are the ones that we get where there's a foreclosure sale date that's usually less than 30 days away. It's real tough when we get those situations. We're going to still work them. We're going to do everything possible to talk to the lenders, try to talk them into getting a postponement of that foreclosure sale, just to give us as much time possible to work it out and get the property approved. But however, when it's less than 30 days away, either the courts are not willing to postpone the sale or the lenders just aren't willing to do it. So that does become quite a challenge overcoming. But that's usually the cases where we're not able to do as much as possible. If we had more time, if they would have contacted us sooner than the 30 days, that would give us the best opportunities to get the transaction done.
Okay. And I know a lot of people probably have that they've already contacted attorneys, and so how does that all work? Do you work with attorneys and everything as well?
Absolutely. Yeah, I've got several attorneys that I work with hand in hand. They do a lot of the foreclosure defense, and that's real key in giving us the maximum time to complete the short sale. Now, I used to work for a law firm as well, so I know exactly what their job is and how we can basically complement each other as well. The attorneys are great because they'll be able to step in, file motions, do everything possible so that the court system knows that we are trying to do a short sale and that we're working with a lender, and with somebody like an attorney giving us a voice in the court system, that really helps give us that extra time that we need to complete a short sale if things go a lot longer than we had originally planned.
When you do have to fill out a short sale packet, what does that include?
Depending on the lender, I've got my own set of paperwork, basically just basic authorization to where I could start talking to the lender on your behalf. There's a few financial forms which I actually get from the lender that I'll have the sellers fill out so that we know what their income is, what their assets are. I'll review all of their financial situation before the lender sees it, so we know that there is a hardship and that there aren't going to be any issues down the road when the lender looks at it. So I'll also look at their paychecks, their bank statements, all of that stuff, and basically pre-underwrite a file before the lender does, because if I see certain issues.
And like I said earlier at the hour that we were talking about, that 95% of the deals that you do go through, that you have, and that's a very good statistic because, like I said, there's only about, I think it was 4 or 5% was what sold last month as far as short sales in Orlando, although there's 20-some% of what's on the market as well as 20% of what's on the pendings that belong to 21% of the pendings were short sales and only 3.84% closed. So that shows you that there's a lot of people that may not be as skilled as Emmett here in making sure that the deals go through. And that's one of the things that, we like to surround ourselves with professionals that can actually get the job done.